Welcome to my daily HR Metrics series by Nicolas Bebani. Here's a question we don't ask enough about AI training. What happens after someone learns the skill? Do they get more responsibility, more visibility, a promotion, recognition, or nothing? Because if we keep telling employees learn AI but don't recognize the people who actually build those skills, we shouldn't be surprised if learning doesn't become part of the culture. A new research from the conference board gives us a number that really makes you think. Welcome to another episode of Daily HR Metrics. The conference board research combines interviews with the 35 enterprise leaders and a global survey of more than 1,200 individual contributors across Europe, the US, and Asia. And the research tells us that AI skills are becoming increasingly important. But here's the part I want to focus on today. The report asks employees whether their organization recognizes or rewards AI-related skill development through things like promotion, compensation, or visibility. Only 42.3% agreed. That's fewer than half. Now imagine you are an employee. Your company tells you you need everyone to become better at AI. So you spend evenings learning, you experiment with new tools, you figure out how AI can help your team. You become the person colleagues come to when they need help. You create a better process, you save time, you help other people learn, and then you look around and ask, does it actually matter for my career? That's the question behind today's metrics, because learning becomes much more powerful when people can see the organization values it. And this is not just about rewards. The conference board research also shows that many employees don't feel they have enough support to develop AI skills. Only 48% say their organization provides enough time during working hours to develop AI skills. And only 47.6% say they have enough tools, access, and resources. So we have an interesting chain. People need to learn, but they need time, access, practice, support, and then recognition. Without that last part, the message can become confusing. We want you to develop these skills, but we don't necessarily recognize them. So this brings me to today's daily HR metrics. I call it AI skill recognition rate, ASRR. The formula is very simple. Take the number of employees who say AI skill development is recognized or rewarded, divide that by the total number of employees surveyed, and multiply by 100. That's it. Let's imagine you survey 1,000 employees and 400 say the AI skill development is recognized or rewarded. Then 400 divided by 1,000 multiplied by 100 equals 40%. That's almost the global reference point reported by the conference board for this survey question. In simple language, only around 42 out of every 100 employees feel that developing AI skills is actually valued by their organization. So what we do with this number? First, don't use it to blame manager or employees. Use it as the conversation starter. If your ASRR is low, ask are AI skills included in career conversations? Do managers know what AI skills matter? Can employees demonstrate what they have learned? Does AI capability influence promotion decisions? Do high-skill employees get visibility? Are people rewarded for helping others adopt AI? And perhaps the most important question, are we rewarding outcomes or simply asking people to complete courses? Because a certificate tells you someone complete learning. It doesn't necessarily tell you that the organization values what they can do now. And I think this is where AI learning becomes much more human. People don't only want to know what should I learn, they also want to know why should I invest my time in learning it. And organizations answer that question through behavior, not through posters, not through strategy documents, through opportunities, recognition, career progression, trust, and visibility. That's how AI skills become part of the culture. So here's today's question. If you ask your employees to build new AI skills, are you showing them that those skills actually matter? Because learning creates capability, but recognition creates motivation to keep learning. Because HR metrics aren't just numbers, behind every number is a person. See you tomorrow for another new HR metric.
For your daily dose of learning people analytics, make sure to like and follow my YouTube and LinkedIn page at Nicolas Bebani.